Good afternoon. This is All India Radio. I'm Abhishek Mukhopadhyay and with me is Anita Anand with the Midday News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi reviews COVID-19 situation in northeastern states, urges for strict steps at micro level to contain the spread of virus. Over 38 crore 14 lakh vaccine doses administered so far under nationwide vaccination drive. National COVID-19 recovery rate further improves to 97.28%. Over 31,000 new cases reported in the last 24 hours, lowest in 118 days. Uttarakhand extends COVID-19 curfew by another week, effective till 20th July. Prime Minister to interact with Tokyo-bound Indian athletes this evening. Application process for NEET UG examination to begin from 5 p.m. today. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar embarks on a two-day visit to Tajikistan. Supreme Court of Nepal reinstates Parliament. Sher Bahadur Deuba to be appointed as the new Prime Minister. Southwest monsoon covers entire country after delay of 5 days. Light to moderate rain witnessed in several parts of Delhi. And former cricketer Yashpal Sharma passes away today in New Delhi. As the nationwide free COVID-19 vaccination campaign at government facilities for those above 18 years is going on, we advise the young listeners to get vaccinated and also to help others to get vaccinated. We also advise our listeners not to lower their guard as COVID-19 remains a threat to our health. Please stay at home unless it is essential to go out and continue to follow these 3 simple steps. Wear a face mask, maintain 2 gaz ki duri for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene. For any COVID-related information and guidance, contact national helpline numbers 011 2397 8046 and 1075. And now the news. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has expressed concern over huge crowds in hill stations and markets and urged people to strictly follow the COVID-appropriate behavior. He stressed the need to strictly implement the COVID protocols to contain the spread of the coronavirus.
ये सही है, कोरोना की वजह से टूरिज्म, व्यापार, कारोबार ये बहुत प्रभावित हुआ है। लेकिन आज मैं बहुत जोर देकर कहूंगा कि हिल स्टेशन में, मार्केट्स में बिना मास्क पहने, प्रोटोकॉल का अमल किए बिना भारी भीड़ का उमड़ना, मैं समझता हूं एक चिंता का विषय है, ये ठीक नहीं है।
While interacting with Chief Ministers of Assam, Nagaland, Tripura, Sikkim, Manipur, Meghalaya, Arunachal Pradesh and Mizoram today, the Prime Minister said coronavirus is continuously changing its form and there is a need to keep an eye on its variants.
म्यूटेशन के बाद ये कितना परेशान करने वाला होगा, इस बारे में एक्सपर्ट्स लगातार स्टडी कर रहे हैं। ऐसे में प्रिवेंशन और ट्रीटमेंट ये बहुत जरूरी है। इन दोनों से जुड़े उपायों पर ही हमें हमारी पूरी शक्ति लगानी है, पूरा फोकस इन्हीं चीजों पे करना है। वायरस का प्रहार वो 2 गज की दूरी, मास्क और वैक्सीनेशन के कवच के सामने कमजोर पड़ जाएगा।
Highlighting the importance of vaccination, the Prime Minister emphasized to accelerate the vaccination process to check the possible third wave of COVID-19.
आज सवाल ये होना चाहिए हमारे मन में कि तीसरी लहर को आने से कैसे रोकना है, हमारे प्रोटोकॉल को चुस्ती से कैसे अमल करना है। हम अगर बराबर सावधानी करेंगे तो हम तीसरी लहर को ही रोक पाएंगे। इसके लिए हमारे नागरिकों में सजगता, सतर्कता, प्रोटोकॉल का पालन, इस पर हमने थोड़ा सा भी कॉम्प्रोमाइज नहीं करना है।
He also stressed on removing the vaccine hesitancy among people by taking several measures.
वर्तमान परिस्थिति से हम सब भली भांति परिचित है। कोविड की दूसरी लहर के दौरान अलग अलग सरकारों द्वारा मिलकर जो सामूहिक प्रयास किए हैं और उसका परिणाम भी दिख रहा है। लेकिन नॉर्थ ईस्ट के कुछ जिले ऐसे हैं जहां संक्रमण के मामलों में बढ़ोतरी दर्ज की जा रही है। इन संकेतों को हमें पकड़ना होगा, हमें और सतर्क रहने की जरूरत है और लोगों को भी लगातार सतर्क करते रहना पड़ेगा। संक्रमण को फैलने से रोकने के लिए हमें माइक्रो लेवल पर और सख्त कदम उठाने होंगे।
He also asked to give focus on aggressive testing and vaccination in the high-risk areas.
टेस्टिंग, ट्रैकिंग और ट्रीटमेंट, इसकी जो हमारी रणनीति है, जो हमारा इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर है, वो अगर बेहतर होगा तो ज्यादा से ज्यादा जीवन बचाने में हम सफल रहेंगे। ये पूरी दुनिया के अनुभवों से प्रमाणित हो चुका है। हमें हर नागरिक को कोरोना बचाव के लिए बने नियमों का पालन करने के लिए निरंतर प्रोत्साहित करते रहना होगा।
He said the northeastern states will benefit from the 23,000 crore rupees package announced by the centre in view of the pandemic. He said it will help the northeastern states to create robust health infrastructure. The Prime Minister said 150 oxygen plants have been set up in the northeastern states to improve the oxygen supply. India has administered over 40,65,000 doses of COVID vaccine to the eligible beneficiaries in the last 24 hours. With this, more than 38 crore 14 lakh vaccine doses have been administered so far under nationwide vaccination drive. The Union Health Ministry in a statement said that the country has reported 31,443 new cases of COVID-19 in the last 24 hours, which is the lowest in 118 days. The country's active caseload has further declined to 4,31,315, the lowest in 109 days. The active cases constitute 1.40% of the total reported cases so far. A total of 49,007 patients also recovered from the infection to the last 24 hours, taking the total recoveries to more than 3,63,000. The country has registered further improvement in the recovery rate, which has now increased to 97.28%.
The Union Health Ministry today said that more than 39 crore 46 lakh vaccine doses have been provided to the states and union territories so far through all sources. Besides, 12 lakh doses are also in the pipeline. The ministry in a statement said out of the total doses provided to the states and union territories, the total consumption including wastages is over 37 crore 55 lakh doses. It said more than 1.91 crore balance and unutilized COVID vaccine doses are still available with the states and UTs and private hospitals to be administered. Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan has said that government is committed to neutralize the third wave in the state. He further said that vigilance regarding corona infection is necessary. Chief Minister was addressing the review meeting of COVID-19. More from our Bhopal correspondent.
Special vigilance is being maintained in Bhopal and Indore by authorities for corona infection. There is traffic in these cities from other states and from Bhopal, Indore to other districts of the state as well. Out of the 18 confirmed cases in the state yesterday, 8 are from Bhopal and 3 from Indore. Efforts are being made to ensure 100% vaccination by September. 37% of the population above 18 has been vaccinated in the state. Instructions have been given by Chief Minister to speed up vaccination in districts of Devas, Anup, Panna, Khargone, Seedhi, Umaria, Satna, Bhind and Vidisha. Pooja P. Vardhan, AIR News, Bhopal.
Karnataka Health and Medical Education Minister Dr. K. Sudhakar has informed that COVID numbers in the state indicate that the second wave is curving down. He however expressed concern over large gatherings in religious places and markets after unlock. He advised everyone to follow COVID-appropriate behavior to avoid the third wave. He added that we must be alert till 60% of the population above the age of 18 are vaccinated. The caseload must come below 3,000 in a sustained manner and positivity rate below 1% across the state. The minister said that the state will continue to test over 1 lakh people every day till December and the vaccination drive will be intensified.
The Andhra Pradesh government has relaxed COVID-19 curfew restrictions uniformly across all the 13 districts from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., where all commercial establishments will be shut down by 9 p.m. and curfew restrictions will begin from 10 p.m. The decision has been taken in view of COVID situation in the state.
In Uttarakhand, government has extended the COVID curfew by another week in the state. It will be effective till 6 a.m. on 20th of July. State government has allowed district administration to take a call on the number of visitors to be allowed at tourist spots, keeping in view the high tourist rush at key destinations like Mussoorie and Nainital. As per the SOP issued by Chief Secretary S.S. Sandhu, the district magistrates have also been given the authority to extend the relaxation in the rural areas of the state. The shops are allowed to remain open 6 days a week between 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. in the state.
Application process for NEET UG examination will begin from 5 p.m. today through NTA website. Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan yesterday announced that the exam will be held on 12th of September across the country with full compliance to COVID-19 protocols. In a series of tweets, Mr. Pradhan said to ensure social distancing norms, number of cities where examination will be conducted has been increased from 155 to 198. He said the number of examination centres will also be increased from the number of centres used last year. Mr. Pradhan said face masks will be provided to all candidates at the centre, staggered time slots during entry and exit, contactless registration, proper sanitisation and seating with social distancing will also be ensured. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar embarks on a two-day visit of Tajikistan from today to take part in the meeting of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization SCO Council of Foreign Ministers. The meeting will discuss the achievements of the organization as it celebrates the 20th anniversary of its formation this year. It will also assess the preparation for the upcoming SCO Council of Heads of States and exchange views on current international and regional issues. Dr. S. Jaishankar will also participate in the SCO contact group on Afghanistan that will meet tomorrow with the participation of the Afghanistan government.
The Union Minister for Tribal Affairs, Arjun Munda, has assured the Tripura government that the centre will provide all possible assistance for the welfare of the tribal people. During his one-day visit to Tripura on Monday, he called on the state governor, Ramesh Bes, and Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Dev and discussed on matters of welfare prospects of tribal people in the state. While addressing media at the state guest house in Agartala, he said the central government was helping with open arms in the interest of the tribe of the state. He said that under the direction of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he has come to inspect the overall condition of the central plan on the development of the indigenous people of the state. In Assam, 63% Aadhaar card has been generated in the state so far. General Administration Department Minister Ranjit Kumar Das has informed the Assembly in a written answer today. The minister said that all the deputy commissioners have been directed to complete the process of Aadhaar generation by the 31st of August this year. Mr. Das said that over 2 crore 25 lakh people have got Aadhaar card in Assam so far, while nearly 1 crore 31 lakh population are yet to get. The minister further said that there are 1,241 Aadhaar registration centres operating in the state.
Rajendra Vishwanath Arlekar sworn in as the 28th Governor of Himachal Pradesh this morning. He replaced Bandaru Dattatreya, who has been transferred and appointed as a Governor of Haryana. Acting Chief Justice of Himachal Pradesh High Court Justice Ravi Vijay Kumar Malimat administered the oath of office to him in the presence of Chief Minister Jairam Thakur and other dignitaries. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla has expressed confidence that next year's winter session of Parliament will be conducted in the new building. Talking exclusively to AIR News, Mr. Birla has said target has been set to complete the construction of the new building by October 2022.
संसद का नया भवन अक्टूबर 2022 का लक्ष्य रखा गया है। मुझे आशा है कि नवंबर में जब सत्र शुरू होगा हम नए भवन के अंदर संसद का सत्र चालू करेंगे।
The speaker said new building will be equipped with new technology and modern facilities.
सदनों के आग्रह पर सरकार ने नए संसद भवन बनाने की स्वीकृति दी और नई टेक्नोलॉजी, नई तकनीकी, ग्रीन बिल्डिंग को देखते हुए निश्चित रूप से नए भवन की आवश्यकता है और इसी आवश्यकताओं को देखते हुए नया भवन बन रहा है।
You're listening to the Midday News on All India Radio. A reminder of the headlines before we move on. Prime Minister Narendra Modi reviews COVID-19 situation in northeastern states, urges for strict steps at micro level to contain the spread of virus. Over 38 crore 14 lakh vaccine doses administered so far under nationwide vaccination drive. National COVID-19 recovery rate further improves to 97.28%. Over 31,000 new cases reported in the last 24 hours, lowest in 118 days. Uttarakhand extends COVID-19 curfew by another week, effective till 20th July. Prime Minister to interact with Tokyo-bound Indian athletes this evening. Application process for NEET UG examination to begin from 5 p.m. today. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar embarks on a two-day visit to Tajikistan. Supreme Court of Nepal reinstates Parliament. Sher Bahadur Deuba to be appointed as the new Prime Minister. Southwest monsoon covers the entire country after a delay of 5 days. Light to moderate rain witnessed in several parts of Delhi. And former cricketer Yashpal Sharma passes away today in New Delhi. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts.
The Centre is disseminating awareness of national helpline numbers for the benefit of citizens during the COVID-19 pandemic. The helpline number of the Health and Family Welfare Ministry is 1075. The Child Helpline number is 1098. For senior citizens of Delhi, Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand, the helpline number is 14567. The helpline number of National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences, NIMHANS, for psychological support is 08046110007. Ayush COVID-19 counseling helpline number is 14443 and MyGov WhatsApp help desk number is 9013151515.
Welcome back. You are listening to the Midday News. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will interact with Indian athletes bound for Tokyo Olympics through video conferencing at 5 p.m. today. The Prime Minister reviewed India's Olympics preparations last month on the occasion of 50 days to Tokyo Olympics. He was apprised about the various steps taken towards ensuring uninterrupted training for athletes amidst the pandemic, participation in the international competitions to win Olympic quota, vaccination of athletes and customized support being provided to them. The event will be attended by Youth Affairs and Sports Minister Anurag Thakur, Minister of State for Youth Affairs and Sports Nishit Pramanik and Law Minister Kiran Rijiju. Our correspondent reports that the interaction by the Prime Minister is an endeavour to motivate the athletes ahead of the participation at the Games.
A total of 126 athletes across 18 sports disciplines from India will be heading to Tokyo. This is the biggest ever contingent India is sending to any Olympics. The 69 cumulative events across the 18 sport disciplines that India will participate is also the highest ever for the country. There are several notable firsts in terms of participation in Olympics. For the first time in its history, a fencer, Bhavani Devi, has qualified for the Olympic Games, while Netra Kumaran is the first ever female sailor from India to qualify for an Olympic Games. Sajjan Prakash and Srihari Natraj are the first swimmers from India to qualify for an Olympic Games by achieving the A qualification standard in swimming. Suparna Saikia, AIR News, Delhi.
After a 2-year gap, Ladakh is witnessing heavy tourist footfall at different tourist locations, keeping a possible third wave and to keep Ladakh safe from spite of coronavirus infection. UT administration and Ladakh police are keeping tight vigil on SOP compliance. Our Leh correspondent has filed this report.
In view of arrival of tourists from different parts of the country, the UT administration has intensified its surveillance in Leh and other tourist locations. Ladakh Police and All Ladakh Tour Operator Association, along with other stakeholders, are conducting inspection of hotels, resorts, camping sites and other tourist places about implementation of COVID-appropriate behaviors and SOPs. 3 hotels in Leh town have been sealed till further orders for not adhering the COVID SOPs. Meanwhile, the Leh-Manali National Highway has been blocked since yesterday due to heavy rainfall water and unsafe road conditions at Zingzing Bar. Vehicular traffic has been suspended from Darsha till further orders. With Ramesh Chandra, this is Youngson Dolma for AIR News from Leh Ladakh.
Southwest monsoon has covered the entire country after a delay of 5 days. Today, it has further advanced into remaining parts of the country, including Delhi, remaining parts of Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana and Rajasthan. Talking to AIR News, senior scientist in India Meteorological Department, Dr. R.K. Janamani said heavy rainfall is likely to occur in Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand today.
से आज का मानसून का जो एडवांस हो चुका है और स्काई जो है मेनली क्लाउडी रहेगा और रेन जो है 1 और 2 स्पेल लाइट टू मॉडरेट रेन हो सकता है। हिमाचल प्रदेश और उत्तराखंड जो है आज से रिडक्शन शुरू होगा। रेन आज भी 22 सेंटीमीटर हुआ। तो दैट एरिया वी हैव गिवन ऑरेंज कलर, रेड कलर फॉर सौराष्ट्र एंड कोंकण एंड गोवा एंड मध्य महाराष्ट्र। अदरवाइज अदर पार्ट ऑफ इंडिया heavy or moderate rainfall will be there. Cloudy condition over Delhi will continue for next 24 hours. Some rain will be there, light to moderate, but 1 or 2 spell chances are there.
In Delhi, the arrival of southwest monsoon has been delayed as it missed its normal date of 27 June. With its arrival, the city witnessed light and moderate rain and thunderstorms this morning.
In Uttarakhand, many link roads and some highways were disrupted following the heavy rain to the last 24 hours in the state. District administration has engaged their teams at various places to clear the debris and restore the traffic in hilly areas of the state. In Bageshwar, 10 link roads have been blocked due to debris following the heavy rains, whereas Gangotri highway has been disrupted due to landslides. Meanwhile, Met Department predicts that heavy to very heavy rainfall accompanied with lightning likely to occur at isolated places in Dehradun, Pori Garhwal, Nainital, Tehri Garhwal districts of Uttarakhand in the next 24 hours. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin today gave an ex gratia of rupees 20 lakh each to the families of 4 soldiers martyred while protecting the nation. The 4 martyrs were N. Balamurugan of Madurai, N. Santosh of Krishnagiri district, S. Anand of Kanyakumari district, and S. Savarinathan of Tirupattur district belonging to Tamil Nadu. He handed over the ex gratia amount to the family members of the martyrs at the State Secretariat this morning.
The government of Bangladesh has announced that the ongoing lockdown will be eased for a week from July 25 to 22 ahead of the Eid al-Adha festival to facilitate movement of public and business activity. However, it will be followed by 2 weeks of strict lockdown starting from 23rd July till 5th of August. During the 2-week period of restrictions starting from July 23, all offices will remain closed.
Nepal Supreme Court has reinstated the parliament and also ordered that Sher Bahadur Deuba be appointed as a new Prime Minister. Nepal was thrown into constitutional crisis after Prime Minister K.P. Sharma Oli lost a confidence vote on the 10th of May. He failed to master a majority in the House of Representatives and sought to force a fresh election by dissolving Parliament on May 22nd before opposition leader Mr. Deuba could stake the claim. Yesterday's ruling by the Supreme Court reversed this decision and reinstated the Parliament. Supreme Court official Devendra Dhakal yesterday said that the court has ordered that the Parliament be reconvened within 7 days. He said the court also ordered that Sher Bahadur Deuba be appointed as Prime Minister within 2 days. This is All India Radio giving you the news.
दुनिया रंग बिरंगी, खट्टे मीठे रसीले समाचारों का सतरंगी खजाना आकाशवाणी पर। खबरें होंगी हटकर, जानेंगे कुछ अलग, हंसेंगे खुलकर, करेंगे सजग। सुनना न भूलें सोमवार और मंगलवार आज सवेरे तथा शनिवार और रविवार कार्यक्रम परिक्रमा में।
Former cricketer Yashpal Sharma today passed away. He died due to cardiac arrest. Yashpal Sharma, who was a member of the 1983 World Cup winning team, breathed his last in New Delhi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has expressed grief over the demise of renowned cricketer Yashpal Sharma. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said Yashpal Sharma was a much beloved member of the Indian cricket team, including the legendary 1983 squad. He said Yashpal Sharma was an inspiration for teammates, fans as well as budding cricketers. Information and Broadcasting and Sports Minister Anurag Thakur has also expressed grief. He said Yashpal Sharma's contribution will not be forgotten. With 11 days to go for the Tokyo Olympic Games, AIR today takes a look at Indian women discus throwers Kamal, Preet, Kaur and Sima, Punya.
Born on March 4, 1996 at Badal village in the Sri Muktsar Sahib district of Punjab, Kaur is holder of national record. The 25-year-old towering Punjab girl overshadowed veteran Sima Punya, 2014 Asian Games champion, with her throw of 65.06 meter this year in March at the 24th Federation Cup Senior Athletics Championships in Patiala. In fact, Kamal became the first women discus thrower to breach the 65-meter barrier in India. Kamal took up athletics in 2012 after she finished fourth at her first state meet. Her initial training began at the Sports Authority of India Centre in her village from 2014. In 2017, she finished sixth at the 29th World University Games. At Asian Athletic Championships in Doha in 2019, she finished fifth. Kamal currently trains under Baljeet Singh, who believes his ward has the potential to breach the 68-meter mark in near future. On the other hand, Sima Punya was born on July 27, 1983 in Sonipat, Haryana, and will be one of the senior-most members in the Indian athletics contingent in Tokyo. Sima's sporting career began when she was just 11 years old. In 2014, she won a silver medal at the Commonwealth Games and a gold at Inter-Asian Games. In what will be her fourth Summer Games, Sima will be hoping to at least make the finals at Tokyo 2020, a feat she's missed in her past 3 attempts. Sports Desk, AIR News.
Listeners from all corners of the country are participating in the Olympic quiz by AIR News. Anshu Pandey, a resident of Patna in Bihar, is the winner of our Sunday's quiz. To participate in the Olympic quiz, tune in to our program Sports Scan at 7:20 p.m. every evening.
In the run-up to the Tokyo Olympics, the News Services Division of All India Radio, in its Sports Scan program, is broadcasting every day Olympics quiz with AIR News. Olympics quiz, Akashvani Samachar ke saath in Hindi. Every day, a question related to Olympics will be asked at the beginning and closing of the program. To participate in this program, listeners can send the replies by email on airsportscan@gmail.com. The first correct answer received through email will be adjudged the winner of the quiz. The name of the winner will be announced in SportsScan program the next day. It will also be flashed on AIR Twitter handle @AIR News Alerts. The Sports Authority of India will provide India team jersey to the winner. So tune in to the SportsScan program every day at 7:20 p.m. on FM Gold and on our YouTube channel, News on AIR Official.
Now let us take a look at the weather forecast for today. The national capital Delhi is experiencing gently cloudy sky with light rain. It recorded 23 degrees Celsius as the minimum temperature, while the maximum will be 33 degrees. Mumbai is likely to have gently cloudy sky with heavy rain. Chennai is also expected to have gently cloudy sky. Kolkata is likely to experience partly cloudy sky with 1 or 2 spells of rain or thunder showers. Srinagar may witness thunderstorm with rain. The minimum temperature was 18 degrees Celsius, while the maximum will be nearly 26 degrees. Jammu is likely to have partly cloudy sky with possibility of rain or thunderstorm or dust storm. Muzaffarabad may witness thunderstorm with rain, with temperature rising from a minimum of 20 degrees Celsius to a maximum of nearly 35 degrees. Guwahati is likely to have gently cloudy sky with moderate rain. Imphal is expected to have gently cloudy sky with heavy rain. Shillong and Aizawl may experience gently cloudy sky with moderate rain. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi reviews COVID-19 situation in northeastern states, urges for strict steps at micro level to contain the spread of virus. Over 38 crore 14 lakh vaccine doses administered so far under nationwide vaccination drive. National COVID-19 recovery rate further improves to 97.28%. Over 31,000 new cases reported in the last 24 hours, lowest in 118 days. Uttarakhand extends COVID-19 curfew by another week, effective till the 20th of July. Prime Minister to interact with Tokyo-bound Indian athletes this evening. Application process for NEET UG examination to begin from 5 p.m. today. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar embarks on a 2-day visit to Tajikistan. Supreme Court of Nepal reinstates Parliament Sher Bahadur Deuba to be appointed as the new Prime Minister. Southwest monsoon covers entire country after delay of 5 days. Light to moderate rain witnessed in several parts of Delhi. and former cricketer Yashpal Sharma passes away today in New Delhi. And with that we end the Midday News.